Hello, riding my exercise bike. So, thank you, Serenity. Something I wanted to talk about today. That's not right. So, I'm looking down because I made a note. The way employers expect you to come to work on your days off, the days where you're supposed to relax, recharge, do things for yourself and your family, and just take a break. So, they would never come in on their days off. There are a lot of employers who, because they are in the position that they are in, they never come in on their days off. If, somebody does not come to work or multiple people call in sick, the employer expects that faithful employee to come in and cover everybody's shift, and it's not right. I just saw a video recently where a girl was at a fast food restaurant and it was just her there by herself. I experienced the same thing Friday. It was one lady at the dollar store because nobody else decided to come in. The supervisor left and left her there by herself. So, back in the day, days off were, as we know, time for ourselves and our families to do laundry, to just not do anything if that's what you want to do, because it's your day off. It's your choice. And it should be your choice to decide if you want to come in or not on your day off. So, one of my sons who works security, he works a 14-hour shift. And they make him do it several days a week. And they say because he's a supervisor, not a manager, that he has to come in, or they don't have enough employees that day, so he has to come in. And I just don't understand that, because they call him last minute and say, oh, we've changed the schedule and you got to come in. How about checking with that person to make sure that they're not doing anything with their kids? So I don't understand that. He has a life, he has a family, he has stuff he needs to do. Why would you put him in a position where, as his mother, I have to worry about him because he's not getting enough sleep? He works 2 full-time jobs. So on the days that he's supposed to be off is the day that he's supposed to be resting. Go ahead. And if he can't rest if he's working 14-hour shifts, he leaves one job and immediately goes to the next job. So I worry about him constantly. So I feel like his employers are trying to push him past his limit. And like I told him, and I'm telling you guys, do not allow employers to do this to you. There are laws that are put in place where you are protected and you are supposed to, by law, get days off. So I think it's very disrespectful for them to just automatically assume because he is their employee that he has to come in and he has to do something. The only thing we have to do is breathe. We have to pray, for those of you that are spiritual, and we have to treat people the way we want to be treated, in my eyes. But there are other things that people feel they need to do, but there are certain things that we have to do just as human beings to live, eat, sleep. And if you're not doing that in that order, or enough of it, your health will be affected and it will start to decline. So, I get it. I've worked extra hours because I wanted to. It wasn't because they made me do it. And it was times that when my job would call me, I look at the phone and be like, I'm off. I don't feel like coming in, because guess what? This is my time for me to sit back and relax. If I want to watch TV, if I want to do nothing, if I want to do laundry, if I want to hang out with my friends or family, it's my day off, which means it's my choice. So there's a big difference between working because you want to and because you're being manipulated by your employer. So, the bigger problem is employers overworking employees. And the thing about it is, if you want me to come in on my day off, I need to be getting double what I was getting paid on a regular salary. That's another thing. If they're forcing you to come in and you're not getting paid extra, what is the point? There is no point. So, it's unfair. Like I said, it's unhealthy. And the workers will suffer. Families will suffer. Children and communities are suffering because they choose profit over people. And I've seen it time and time again. I've been in a position to experience it. But I got to the point where I was like, if you want to let me go, let me go. because there's another place, another position. Somebody else will hire me because God has favor over my life. So I want to ask you, have you ever been in a position where your job expected you to come in on your day off, to sacrifice your rest, your relaxation, the time that you recharge, to come in and do something that they wouldn't do? Because the people that are calling him to come in are definitely not going to come in on their days off. And I feel like that is so unfair. It just makes me so angry. But I have to understand that my son is a very strong person. He always has been. But he feels that if he says no, that the door for another position that he's looking for will be closed if they call that job and ask. But fair is fair. So I'm going to say a prayer and finish up this workout on this bike. Lord, we come to you asking for strength and protection for every hardworking person who is being pushed, who is being tested, who feels like they have nowhere to turn because their hands are tied. Remind us all that rest is holy and that our worth is not measured only by the hours we work. Bless those who feel overwhelmed and give them peace, balance, and courage to stand for what is right. So I know everybody wants to work. Everybody has to work. But there comes a time where you have to finally say enough is enough. And I know God has a plan and a purpose for all of us. And I know that he has put my son in a position to do great things, because he always has. That's one thing about my sons and my daughter. They always find a way to make it through whatever type of adversity they are up against. So I'm just praying that he gets to where God needs him to be, where he can just relax, where he can take a break, where he can say he's working for himself. So he doesn't have to experience some of the things that he's experiencing right now. And I do know that the type of person he is, he would never have his employee come in if he was short-staffed. He would do it himself. And that's what employers are supposed to do. Put yourself in that person's position. But they don't do it because they've moved up. And because they are the ones that are calling the shots, they're kind of like, I control everything. And it's either do what I say or we'll replace you. But as I've said before, sometimes being replaced is a blessing. Sometimes having that door shut in your face is a blessing. Sometimes something that you really, really want or feel that you should have or need is not given to you, or it's taken away from you, and it's preparing you for something better, something bigger, something greater. So keep the faith, hold on, let go and let God, and I'll keep you guys in prayer. So I'm going to finish up this good 45-minute workout because health is wealth. So excuse the way I look. Like I said, I'm working out, but I just felt the need to jump on and record this video real quick on Sunday. So have a great rest of the day. Prepare yourself for a productive week. May God cover you, keep you, and bless you onwards and upwards. And I will be posting some videos very soon. So may God bless you, keep you, and do unto others as you would like them to do unto you. Have a great day. Goodbye.